Welcome back, everyone. I am the World Archivist, here to bring you the many tales of the wider multiverse. For some context as to this week's episode, as stated in the community post, we have, as of now, caught up with the community event, and thus, in order to give some more time, this week will feature a faction of the wider If Worlds Collide setting, the Lux Commonwealth. As always, if you enjoy what I do, consider leaving a like, a comment for the algorithm, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Without further ado, on to the story. Though he hid it quite well under a mask of stoicism, Colonel Eric Broden was anxious as the lift took him up to the council chambers. It was not every day anyone within the Lux Commonwealth was summoned for an audience with the Lords-elect. And his summons came in the wake of reports of a rift showing up in the northern parts of Eastern Europe, around what was once Poland and Lithuania. He hoped this wasn't another gate to hell, for if the demons found a way around the Balkan defenses, humanity was doomed. But maybe he was getting ahead of himself. For all anyone knew, it could just be ill-informed rumors. The question was this the reason he was summoned? Or was it something else entirely? His thoughts were disrupted by the lift jostling to a stop, the doors opening to reveal an expansive waiting room, maroon walls decorated with banners of black and gold. Lined along the walls were an assortment of chairs, nothing needlessly extravagant, but cushioned for a long wait. And just up ahead, a large desk where a man and a woman managed what appeared to be a set of paperwork. He caught a brief glimpse of the woman's identification badge, signifying her rank as a lieutenant, reminding him to straighten his own before he proceeded forward. It wasn't long before she noticed him, quickly dismissing her assistant, a corporal if he read the badge correctly, before standing at attention and placing her fist to her chest in salute, a gesture he quickly returned. "I'm here on summons from the Lords-elect."
"Yes, sir. They're inside waiting for you now."
Dismissing her with a nod, the colonel proceeded past the desk and in through the door beyond. The council chamber of the Lords-elect was just as expansive as the waiting room, decorated with a wide assortment of paintings depicting humanity's struggle against the demons of hell. Each painting a part of the Commonwealth's history, an act of heroism and bravery which helps to keep the darkness at bay. But they were not why he was here. No. The reason for his presence here was directly in front of him. The Lords-elect stood gazing out of a window overlooking the city of London until their attention turned towards the colonel, and the elector of the military gestured to him. "Come in, Colonel." Not needing to be told twice, he made his way inward, stopping at a table in the center of the room before saluting. The three Lords-elect each took a seat as the elector of the military spoke. "Before we begin, Colonel, I'd like to commemorate your efforts at Doiran. Were it not for you and your men, I fear we may have had a breach on our hands." After being prompted to do so, the colonel took his own seat opposite them as he responded. "Thank you, sir, but I was merely fulfilling my duty to the Commonwealth." "As do we all. Tell me, Colonel, do you know why you are here?" "I assume it has to do with the rumors of a new rift that has recently appeared?" The Elector of Law answered this question. "Your assumption is correct. Scouts have recently returned from beyond this rift, and their discoveries bring implications that could impact our very future as a nation and a people. Eric's eyes perked up at this. Though it was good to hear that it wasn't a separate portal to hell, he wondered what could have possibly been discovered on the other side. Though he soon received an answer from the Elector of the military. The world beyond the rift remains untouched by this age of chaos, uncorrupted by the footsteps of these vile demons. Or at least, that is what we know so far. Given the nature of these demons, we cannot know for certain. The Colonel nodded his head in acknowledgement at the final statement as the Lord Elect of Industry spoke up. We all know that sending colonists through the rift as of now is a foolish endeavor we can ill afford. For there are other powers beyond whose intent we do not know. Not to mention the possibility of a new front against the damned demons. And that is where you come in. In order to ensure the safety of any potential colonists, we will need to establish a military presence beyond the rift. An operation we believe you are best suited for. Should you accept, this would come with a promotion to Brigadier General. Eric was stunned, to say the least, especially at the offer of promotion. But he was able to find his words quickly enough. I accept, sir. I won't let you down. A series of nods met this acceptance, along with some final words and a single folder which the Elector of the military handed him. This contains information on your new command. Good luck out there, General. You carry the future of the Commonwealth on your shoulders. But before you go, there is one more matter regarding the witches. In particular, those who opened the original gate. Haven't they disappeared for good? So we had thought. But the presence of other worlds indicates that those tainted may still be out there. Should you have the opportunity, you know what to do. If you stayed around this far, thank you so much for watching. All relevant links are in the description below, and if you want to contribute to the wider lore of If Worlds Collide, or just want to play some games with the community, consider joining the Discord and the community site. And with that, I bid you farewell, and hope to see you next week.